educating the parents. That's such an important thing.
So at my facility in Philadelphia, we did coach education 4 times a year, and then the personal coaches would also have meetings with the parents at least once a month.
Progressions is be like, for example, teaching, training, and performance. That's a progression. That's the way we see it. On the younger ages, we work a lot on teaching. We want to make sure what technique is right, everything is looking great. Then all of a sudden, if they turn a little older, they learn how to train. And then later, they learn how to compete, and they learn how to win, and they learn all those good things. That's a progression. Also, progressions, it means like how you start practice and how you finish practice. So for example, we're going to have the opportunity to have the kids, when they come in, I mean, you guys going to get a treat. I mean, we have, probably John can mention a little bit about who they are.
These 4 kids, they were chosen to be able to make this trip and come with the USTA based on the results over the past couple months. 2 of our boys, Victor Liloff and Bruno Kuzahara, played in the finals of the 12's Orange Bowl. Had a really tough 3-set match, which Victor won. Victor is a Southern kid from North Carolina. Bruno's from the Florida area. The other 2 kids, Evan Wynn from New Jersey, he won 12's clay courts this year. And the other boy, Jonah Braswell from Florida, from Sarasota, made the finals of Eddie Herr. So this is something that the USTA provides for kids during the Fed Cup and Davis Cup, where they'll take a group of kids based on the results, send them to the event, allow them to shadow the team and watch practice, spend some time with the players, do a little question and answer, see the way that the players are working and how well they prepare before they even step on the court, and watch the matches, and then go back home and see how much they're able to use that experience to improve.
What we call it also is range of acceptability. What is acceptable? So we have parameters for every single stroke. We have parameters for the forehand, we have parameters for the backhand, we got parameters for the serve, we got parameters for the volleys, and we have parameters also on everything that has to do with footwork and the tactical part, which is the patterns that we're going to be seeing a little bit on the live ball. I mean, planning is fundamental for the development of the player.
So they're all going to have a developmental plan, which is going to kind of fall in line with their periodization plan, which is their tournament schedule throughout the year, their training and workload based on that tournament schedule, and what their recovery periods are going to be. So the parent and the player should have an idea of what their development plan is and where they're trying to get to in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years.
Really focus is right from the beginning of the practice to start with a purpose. I mean, if you look, sometimes kids come into the court and start hitting the ball like, okay, mini tennis is not worth anything. I mean, right from the beginning, we're putting something into tactical. They're competing right away, they're pretty engaged.
Okay, so one of the things we see with players this age, these guys are both 12 years old, turning 13 this year, is one of the skills they really have to practice is their ball recognition. Okay, seeing the ball, taking the appropriate angle to the ball, so you're making contact between your waist and your shoulder. So in the call the bounce drill, as soon as the ball's hit, as soon as they can see it, they're going to call either forward, backwards, or hold. Okay, so based on the height, depth, and speed of the ball, you're either going to move forward and take the ball early, retreat, buy time, and lift the ball, or the ball's coming at a point where they can just kind of stay along the baseline. Okay, so you fellas ready for that? Yeah. All right, let's back up to the baseline. As you call the bounce, this helps us work on our ball recognition and then also sending the appropriate shot for the ball that they receive. Okay? Get it in.
Forward. Hold. Back. Forward. Back. Hold. Hold.
Okay, so what I see when we do a drill like this as a warm-up is we have got engagement right away, we've got better feet right away, okay, we've got consistency. Okay, a lot of times when kids this age are just hitting up the middle to warm up, we're not going to see those things unless we give them these skills to practice.